Hello, time for book 2. Let's get going. I'm coming to you from, whoops. There we go. All right, I'm actually plugged in. Coming to you from my back room. My house is under construction right at the moment, and I am basically broadcasting from a storage room at the moment. This is the back bedroom, and I have stuff piled everywhere. It was absolutely insane here. Not particularly pleasant to be in this building, but so you'll be hearing some noise coming from the other room. He's laying some tile in there, and so I apologize. We're going to get through today no matter what. So let me go post our link on the website. The website is jollyrogerukulele.com, and today we're playing Lift Every Voice and Sing and This Little Light of Mine. Where do I put this chance? There we go. It goes right here. Delete. Command V, Shift. Oops. Shift. Okay. Link. Enter. Edit. Settings. Open a new tab. Update. And scroll up. Update. Okay, so that should get that set up. Let me go put this on Twitter. Jolly Roger Ukulele. https://jollyrogerukulele.com. Tweet. I gotta make a book 2 logo, don't I? All right, there's Jolly Roger posted. And make sure the link works properly. Bold. Update. Patience. Everybody's always on at the same exact time, so it takes a second. View page. When we first moved over to the business class server, it was super fast, and that lasted about a week, and then they're like, well, now we got him. I guess we can slow it down again. And there should be an exclamation point. Jeez Louise, come on. There we go. All right, so we're in business. Again, apologize for the mess that you're looking at. It is the best I can do at the moment. Sorry for being late. We class book 1 ran over, and so here we are. And that's what it is. What it is, guys. Ukulele book 2, Lift Every Voice and Sing. That's what I want you to pull up. We're going to play that, and then we are going to play This Little Light of Mine. HIJKL LAA. I'm going to learn to alphabetize eventually. Lift Every Voice and Sing. Dink, dink. Done. Scroll up. Grab your ukulele version of Lift Every Voice and Sing. Okay. This one, the challenge is a less familiar song to most of us than some of the other ones, and so it is pretty challenging. I'd say overall, the playability of this one isn't out of control. Again, the big challenge you will find over measure 18, 17, 18. We're going to go all the way up to the 7th fret. Okay, and then at measure 21, you got an ugly looking thing, but it's not quite that bad as it looks. It's a bar on 6 with the F shape in front. Okay, and it sounds really nice on ukulele, actually. So let's play it through. We're going to play it through 2 times. We play down through 32, come back to 1, and play it again. And let's say hi to some people before we get going here. Lynn is in from New Jersey. Hey, Vic is in. She says, sound is good, cloudy and warming up in Eugene. Jan is here locally. Music time! Exclamation point. Vicky says 36 and overcast in Bozeman, right? That's about what we'd expect for Bozeman. Michelle, formerly known as Melissa. Melissa, formerly known as Michelle. I apparently, she claims I called her the wrong name. And she's out of Thornton, so I should just call her I'm trying to think of a gangster name. I don't know what name. All of the gangsters in Denver live in Thornton. Diane is in. Diane's local. Marianne is in. Happy to be here from Michigan. Can you imagine? It's cold up in Michigan. Robin's in from British Columbia. Sandy's in from Upper Michigan, right? And Fran in from Southern California. She's winning, right? 72 degrees and sunny. Yeah, shut up, Fran. Linda's in. Sound and video are good. 52 Fahrenheit up in British Columbia. But the clouds are rolling in, huh? And Nancy is in from Florida. Nancy is probably winning too. All right, guys, let's give it a try. Remember, you're in 6. Okay, and I talk about it all the time, and then still I have people, when it comes up, they're like, well, why do we do it that way? It's just the way it is. It's written in 6, but you don't count it in 6, you count it in 2. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And the official way would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But really, probably don't even need to do that. Just 1, 2. 1, 2. That's how you want to think about it. Can't get rid of Nancy. And Nancy's a baritone player too, so she's double trouble. All right, if you're on baritone, you know what you're supposed to do. If you are on ukulele, you can do chords, you can do melody, you can do chord melody, whichever makes you happiest. I'm going to play the tough uke line badly, and let's see how we do. So I'm going to count in 1, 2, 3, and then that'll be the pace. But really think of it as in one pulse and then another pulse in each measure. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Go. Sorry. Let that hold for a second and then go. Back to the top. Go. Nice little turnaround. Go. Second ending. Okay, and again, a song maybe less familiar to most of us than some of the other things we play, but it has that old church song feel too, doesn't it? You can really feel like, yeah, I can imagine sitting around with somebody playing the piano and the congregation singing that song. If you read through the words, they're actually not super, super crazy religious. They're just, sort of uplifting and pleasant. All right, let's switch over to the baritone sheet music, and that way ukulele players, it gives you a chance to do some chords. And I don't know, this is where we're at in my life. I have no idea where my tuners are. The ukuleles are here. There's no tuners anywhere in sight. I don't have any idea why. So this is why you download a guitar tune or a tuner of some sort onto your phone for those times when your house is in a disaster. All right, let's play the baritone version of this. Ukulele players, you got a much harder group of chords here, right? These are not your everyday chords. And so any of them that you don't know, make a little tick mark by it and go look them up. And there's no chords on here that will never come up. Like there's no such a level of weird that you don't even need to waste your time on them. All of these chords will come up in your life. And so, yeah, make sure that it happens. Let's see. Don made it in. Hey, Don, good to see you, bud. All right, lift every voice and sing on baritone. Ukulele players, you're on chords. Baritone players, you're either on melody or tough uke. Same thing, 2 times through. 1, 2. Let me just count it as 1, 2, 3, go. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Phew, that's a lot of work. Nice. Again, if you are newer, you're just playing melody, right? You're just on baritone, you're playing the melody. If you've been around a while, hopefully you're working on your tough uke. And again, then maybe this song you know, maybe you don't. Doesn't really matter. The thing that I find is that this thing takes gives us three of our. There's only about 6 or 7 total number of chord shapes up the neck, and you get to use this bar with your ring up here on 9. That minor shape, it's really an A minor, right? But we move it up. Okay, and that's what's going on with that shape. We're using the F shape on 6. Okay, so there's that shape going on there. You also have this shape that shows up both at a D chord and a G chord. So you're getting to use a bunch of bar chords through this. And again, doesn't matter if you like the song or not. It matters whether you can use your bar chords. And so, yeah, that's the nice part about it. All right, beautiful. What time is it? 1:55. We got time to do... oh, heck. Let's just take the time to do both. So go grab this little light of mine. And hopefully I have it in the book. Let's find out if I do. I don't. Go grab this little light of mine. Let's see if I've downloaded it ever. Yes, this little light of mine. No. So let's go grab it here. And let's do the ukulele one first in case we just feel like, yeah, we've had enough for today. Come here. Come here. And go away. Go away, go away. Book 2. This little light of mine. Do the ukulele version first, so grab that. And then if you have to sneak out, then you have to sneak out. But I want to do the ukulele first. And then here, and here. All right, good. Now, I've said this before. I grew up in my mom was a committed Nazarene attendee, and so for the first 16 years of my life, we went to the Nazarene Church, which is we thought the Baptists were pretty loose, and so it was pretty austere upbringing in the church, and we played this little light of mine was Vacation Bible School staple. Like we sang it every single summer when I was a kid. This is a little bit jazzier version of that. So those of you who grew up with this, you will know. You'll be like, wait a minute, what's that D minor 7 doing in there? But it just gives it a little bit more life to this and makes it a little less churchy. I think nothing wrong with it being churchy, but just a little bit more sophisticated version than I grew up with. So let's give it a try. Big challenge here is your D minor 7. You remember your D minor is an F chord, ring finger, but on the 7th you got to put your pinky on there as well. Okay, and you'll know if you grew up with this song going to church that chord didn't show up at church. It shows up here, and you'll love it, right? And you also have at measure 11, you have the E chord again. Okay, it's going to show up. You're going to love having it there as well. So you do have a couple bar chords in here. Measure 14 also has a bar on 5 with your middle finger here. Okay, that's if you're doing the tough uke. If you are newer, you're playing melody. Play melody, play melody. There's nothing wrong with that. It's very important that you get where you're comfy with doing that, so do that. And obviously, if you're on baritones, you're on chords anyway. So baritones, you may need to go look up what your D minor 7th looks like. And you'll be surprised. It's pretty easy. Okay, here we go. This little light of mine, twice through. I'm going to do it plucking the first time and strumming the second time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's not play it that way. That sounded bad. Let me try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. we've talked about, before we start at the top again, measure 16, we've talked about this G7 a lot. You'll notice in the chord chart it says use this G7, right? But that's only if you're singing. If you're singing, you always use the easier chords, okay? And on a song like this that's generally speaking meant for people who are learning, right? And so there may be legitimately a chance that you're going to sing and strum this. I give you the easier chords. As you get into more sophisticated music, I would actually write, this is the G7 that I want here. You're supposed to know when you look at the tablature, you're like, oh, it's the 575 G7, right? So there are multiple G7s on your instrument, as you know. This is the one that works best for the tough uke here. But if you're playing chords, play the regular chord and then you're singing, right? All right, from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and end it. Isn't that fun? It's a little bit more jazzy version of that than I grew up with, and I think it's better. In fact, those of you guys around a couple years ago when I did that arrangement, that was early on in the pandemic. I think we've done a couple of updates to it since, but my original one was early on, and I was just positively thrilled with the result of sneaking in a few of these minor seventh chords, and it just sounds really a lot more what I think the song is message is, right? Which is, we're gonna really turn our lives on and turn it into something fancy and beautiful. And I think those minor seventh chords really make a difference. Go ahead and grab your baritone version, and let's take a look at, for those of you on ukulele, you got a G chord, A minor seventh, right? You know that one? Okay, that's just your A minor chord, and put your pinky, or hold down a 3, and that's your A minor seventh. Or better yet, just strum it open. You can strum an A minor seventh just open on a ukulele. That's fine. So your G chord here, open, is all 4 strings open. That's an A minor seventh as well. Your C chord. B chord, do you know that one? That doesn't come up very often on ukulele. So your A chord is here. That means your B chord is here. That means in order to get it, you got to do this thing. It's really not cool. I'm sorry. I'm lying to you. A chord is here. B flat is here. B chord is there. So really, just do a bar chord on 2, put your A shape in front, and that's your B chord on ukulele. Sorry, I don't know what I was giving. I was giving you the other B chord for baritone, and so it's just a B flat, but instead of on 1, it's on 2. That's how you make your B chord. Okay, this little light of mine. Okay, ukulele players, back me up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where am I? Sorry. Measure 9. glissando. And if you're on ukulele, you would have done the G chord. Isn't that lovely? That's not a bad one to memorize. That can come up in other phases of your life. That's actually one that's a pretty sweet little arrangement and a lovely tune, nice message, whole thing. Guys, I'll see you next week. I'm not sure what we'll be playing next week, but I'll get it posted on Sunday. Remember, Monday nights is Ukulele Orchestra. That's where we play fast and hard. Okay, and then on Tuesday next week, we'll start a new round of Book 2 stuff. And on Friday, tomorrow, we're supposed to be playing a few of the Broadway tunes in a solo style. But like I said, tomorrow I have a really unpleasant day where I am completely out of control of my schedule, and I may have to cancel tomorrow, and I for sure am going to cancel the following Friday because of the Colorado Music Educators thing down in Colorado Springs. So I'm hoping tomorrow will happen, but come to the website at noon tomorrow and cross your fingers that it's going to be a thing. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I already told the Harmonica group I don't know if we're happening either. But I'll post a note on the website so you know what's going on. And but I won't know until tomorrow morning after 10 a.m. this time. So that'll be the earliest I can let you guys know whether we're going to meet tomorrow or not. Apologize. Got a few things going. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel for the craziness associated with this stupid building I'm in the president of. So we're getting close, but we'll keep going. Okay, your job is to play music. That's what your job is. So I gave you plenty to work on this week. Off you go. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all for being here. Lovely group today. Peace.